fence. On the right against the cliff, it really stands out, the brown brick against the trees. These are the air vents for in half as many parking places. Now to your left, there's a park. Great beams, blue and gold trim at the base. But before the pandemic, Pier 76 was where all the illegally parked vehicles in Midtown got towed. A sculpture that looks like the bottom half of a beehive. It's called the Vessel. It is closed to fire by the artist Thomas Heatherwick. The luxury hall is behind it. To the right of the sculpture, the Performing Arts Center is called the Ship. On stilts over top of Penn Station storage tracks, catering to the 1% wealthiest in the world, Hudson Yards. Your office is your home. The pandemic and the computer have changed the game. Look left. See how Manhattan sticks out into the river at a square right angle? Yeah, it's not natural. She's been enhanced. Battery Park City is everything dug out or destroyed. For the foundation, the first building built in the city designed purposely for computers. The island is 20% larger than it used to be. 4 centuries of landfill. Can you name the first building built in the city designed purposely for commuters? You know, you just don't know you know. Why do you think we built those twin towers? To your left is the new One World Trade Center. When the center triangular wall is an arrow pointing straight up, you see the walls of the building are parallel. This building is also a larger-than-life abstract sculpture of the statue. Like her, the tower stands on a 15-story pedestal. The spire represents your raised right arm and torch. The tip is a sculpted flame. When you measure from the ground, it's the tip of the sculpted flame. 1776 feet tall. Now watch when the center triangular wall is an arrow pointing straight down. Just like her, the bottom is wider than the top, but this is an optical illusion. Because corporations want universal size square area to lease. When you take away the spire, what remains was their average height. And to the right of that tower, that empty sky, that's where they stood. We had approximately 29,000 runners start the marathon. That's the Verrazano Bridge, Staten Island. The right side of the bridge is where the journey began. Home to Snug Harbor Cultural Center, colonial historic Richmond town, like the Greenbelt, the National Lighthouse Museum. Brooklyn, Staten Island. It's home to Prospect Park, Brooklyn Botanic Garden. Yeah, you'll just see that blank space that's round. To the left of it, the closed employee cafeteria. Because it was built over the highway, it's now deemed a security risk. They use it unannounced for special events. 59th Street is in front of me now. Pieces came from Bridgeville, PA, not far from where I grew up. By the artist Thomas Heatherwick. The luxury mall is behind it. To the right of the sculpture, the Performing Arts Center is called the Shed. On stilts over top of Penn Station storage tracks, catering to the 1% wealthiest in the world, Hudson Yards. To our right, look for the UBS Snowflake. And to the right of that is an empty marina. Behind that dinner boat that's closest to us now, for 3 decades, all Law and Order TV crime shows have had interior sets in that pier. SVU is cranking out season 23 from there this year. And with the obnoxious white lights behind the luxury yacht, that's the 4-level golf driving range covered by the green netting. Chelsea Piers is below 23rd Street, above 16th Street, off the West Side Highway. On the